Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Too Long Didn't Rules. Today we're going to take a look at Wheels of Vengeance 048 Ghost Rider and his King of the Underworld trait. Now this trait is pretty straightforward, but people tend to overthink it a little bit and confuse themselves, I think. So, first up, let's take a look at the King of the Underworld trait. Ghost Rider and adjacent friendly characters can use their powers regardless of opposing effects. Protected Pulse Wave. Now, again, pretty straightforward. Protected Pulse Wave means that he can use this ability during Pulse Wave. Without it, he couldn't, even though it says he can use his powers regardless of opposing effects. But a trait is an ability, which is not a power. So we need that nice little Protected Pulse Wave at the end to make sure the trait does anything. Now, we're going to focus in on the phrase can use their powers. This is the optimal, important, however you want to say it, phrase that lets you understand how the trait works. And I think a lot of people tend to overthink it and forget what can use means in Heroclix. So they think that it does a whole bunch of stuff that it just doesn't. So let's take a look at the comprehensive rulebook and what it has to say about can use. 20.1 can use. A character can use a specific power or ability if it is visible through their combat dial slot powers or available through a symbol printed on their base abilities. Inherent abilities, special powers, and trait abilities on a Heroclix card may also grant the use of powers or abilities that a character can use. That's what can use means when you read it in a power. It just means they can use it. It doesn't mean that it's going to always be effective. It doesn't mean that it's always actually going to apply. So when we look back at King of the Underworld, all King of the Underworld is saying is that normally, say through Outwit or Pulse Wave or an effect that says opposing characters can't use speed powers, none of those can actually stop Ghost Rider and adjacent friendly characters from using their powers.